Red Sox treating Rafael Devers unfairly? Let's talk about it. So, the prevailing story in the American League East this season, other than the fact that the Baltimore Orioles are terrible, is the Rafael Devers situation and the Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox were considered to be one of these flashy picks this offseason after all the moves that they made, acquiring Alex Bregman, trading for Garrett Crochet, signing Walker Buehler to be the AL East champion. But here we are on May 14th as we're recording this. The Red Sox are 22-22, and it seems more often than not, when it comes to the Boston Red Sox, we are talking about Rafael Devers, until this season and the arrival of Alex Bregman, has been the Boston Red Sox main third baseman. And he admitted at the start of the season that after the Red Sox acquired Alex Bregman, he considered asking for a trade because he knew that Alex Bregman was going to take his spot at third base. And so the Red Sox asked Rafael Devers to move to designated hitter. And at first, he pushed back, saying that he was a third baseman, he was the team's third baseman, and he didn't want to play designated hitter. But then he acquiesced and he moved over to designated hitter, realizing that Alex Bregman was the better fielder. He won a Gold Glove in Houston last season. He's one of the best defensive third basemen in the American League. But then Rafael Devers moved to a designated hitter to start the season, and let's say he did not live up to the title of designated hitter. Rafael Devers started the season going 0 for 19 in March. In the 5 games that Boston played in the month of March, they went 1-4, and Rafael Devers went 0 for 19 with 15 strikeouts. His on-base percentage was .174 only because he walked 4 times. He finished the month of March 0 for 19 with 15 strikeouts and 1 RBI. He didn't pick up his first hit of the season until he went 2 for 4 in the April 2nd game against the Baltimore Orioles, where he also notched a double. He didn't eclipse a 200 batting average until he went 4 for 4 in an 18-7 win against the St. Louis Cardinals on April 6th. And since then, he's been playing pretty well. He's been hot as of late, hitting .409 in the month of May so far, and slugging .591 with an OPS of 1100. So he has picked it up. The slow start is gone. He's now hitting .274 on the season with 7 homers and 31 RBIs with an OPS of 871, good enough for top 25 in Major League Baseball. But then the story came out that the Red Sox had talked to Devers once again, this time about moving to play first base. And that Rafael Devers didn't like. He was quoted as saying, "I know I'm a ball player, but at the same time, they can't expect me to play every single position out there. In spring training, they talked to me and basically told me to put away my glove, that I wasn't going to play any other position but designated hitter. So right now, I just feel like it's not an appropriate decision by them to ask me to play another position. It was the GM that I spoke with. I'm not sure what he has with me. He played ball, and I would like to think he knows that changing positions like that isn't easy." It's true. The Red Sox GM is Craig Breslow, who had a Major League career himself. This was one of the reasons why the Red Sox made the moves they made in the offseason and why they were expected to have a good year this year, because Craig Breslow played in the league. Craig Breslow knows what players want and need and can do. On one hand, I see the argument that says it's not fair after all of this to ask Rafi Devers to move around. But on the other hand, and this is where I fall, Rafael Devers said why he should be expected to move if that's what the team needs in the first sentence of his statement. He said, I know I'm a ball player, but. I know I'm a ball player, but. And obviously he wants to play third base, but he knows that there's a better fielder at third base in Alex Bregman. Obviously, he's okay now with playing DH, but there are a lot of guys on this Boston team that can hit the baseball. Red Sox first baseman Triston Casas is out for the season after knee surgery and was struggling before that. So they need help at that position. Rafael Devers himself admitted he's a ball player. So it is my opinion that if you see yourself as a ball player, you should be willing to do whatever your team needs you to do. There are so many players out there that were drafted as one thing and became something else because that's what their team needed. Kenley Jansen was drafted as a catcher. I believe Craig Breslow was drafted as a catcher as well, became one of the best hitters ever to play second base. Chipper Jones was a second baseman before being asked to go to the outfield and ultimately settling at third base. Albert Pujols started his career in the outfield. This happens. And I believe Miguel Cabrera started at third base as well. This happens. Freddie Freeman, one of the best first basemen in baseball, broke his wrist in 2017 and while rehabbing offered to play third base when he returned because the team had signed Matt Adams to fill in for Freddie Freeman while he was injured, and Matt Adams was hitting well and did not have the athleticism to play another position. So Freddie Freeman, a guy who would win a Gold Glove at first base the following season, offered to play third base, a position he had no prior experience playing, offered to play third base because Matt Adams did not have the ability to play somewhere else and was hitting very well. This happens. It's part of the game. If you're a real ball player, as Rafael Devers claims he is in the first sentence of his statement, this is what you do. You move around to where the team needs you. It's just logical sense. And Rafael Devers, for that matter, it was laughable to me that he put up a fight giving up third base at first because Rafael Devers has never had a positive wins above replacement defensively. Not once. He is a negative fielder. The closest he came was his rookie year when he played just 56 games at third base and he registered a 0. Never once has he been in the positive. And the idea that he would not play another position besides third base or designated hitter, also laughable, because if you look at Rafael Devers' career that started in 2017, he played 2 games at second base in 2021. He played 4 games at designated hitter in 2021. He played 3 games at designated hitter in 2022. 1 game at shortstop in 2023. 2 games at designated hitter in 2023. And a total of 8 games at designated hitter in 2024. So if you factor out designated hitter, he's played at second base and shortstop before. Are those his primary positions? No. Has he ever played first base? No. But if you are the ball player you claim to be, this is what you do, and your own career history suggests that you can do it. You just don't want to, which, in my mind, is exactly the opposite of a definition of a ball player. Ball players do what you need them to do, even if that's moving positions. Let me know in the comments if you think the Red Sox are being unfair to Rafael Devers, asking him to move to first base, or is Rafael Devers just being stubborn and overvaluing his defensive value to this team. Until next time, I'm Roman Gennaro. This is Empire Sports Talk, and I'll see you on the next one. It's a good day to go 1-0.